we are having a book party. It's my first published work, so it's exciting. It is about a guy who can basically call things into being. So if he was sitting here and he said, "This table is hot pink with a lime green dragon in the middle," there you go. Or if he says, "I got a little parrot on my shoulder," he'll have a parrot on his shoulder. He can do these things, but he doesn't like it. It's because he had an accident when he was a kid. And tragically, his little cousin died. So he's been spending most of his life trying to suppress this. The book opens with him and his wife, and she's a writer, and she's looking for an idea. And she knows better than to ask him, but she's kind of run out of online prompts, so she just is hoping that she can this one time. Unfortunately, he ends up kind of wishing her away. So now the rest of the book is spent with him trying to find her and rescue her. I kind of knew I wanted to write a fantasy, and I wanted to put all of the elements of fantasy in it. So I wanted to somehow make a dragon fit, make a griffin fit, make a witch fit, make fairies fit, make a unicorn fit. So I kind of knew I had to make all these things fit and not be corny or cliched or thrown together. I know it's not lofty, epic fantasy, but it's kind of epic fantasy for the lay reader.
My job was to work with Jen and figure out a good cover illustration for the book. You look in here, you see we have a doorway, which is actually taken from Jen's front door on her house. And the story opens up with the major event being that the protagonist has had unkind thoughts about his girlfriend, and his thoughts always turn into reality. And so all at once he realizes she's disappeared. And then he looks out the window, and he's not in North Minneapolis or any other city, but he's looking at a strange foreign planet and woods and mountains. So that's why the open doorway, and this is the protagonist looking out and seeing what's out there.
Well, I'd be really happy to sell 100 copies in the first year. A self-published novel is considered a success if it sells 500 copies in the first year. My husband would like it to sell 100,000 copies. But I would really like to see 100 copies at least go. So far I've sold 14. I got a little ways to go yet. Well, I'm always writing. This is actually the third novel that I've written. I've written 4. I've got 2 that I'd like to go back and rework and look at again. But November is coming up in a couple of months, and I already promised Morgan that I would write a young adult that she could read, since she can't read this one. So I at least have to write one more before I get back to working on anything. So.